Live from the ballpark at Omaha, the show brings you the college championship game. It's the Tennessee Volunteers taking on the Texas Longhorns. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for her school.
Yeah, Boog, most important game of her young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how she performs with the baseball world watching.
So just about set now. And on the mound today, number 3.
She comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for her it's always interesting to see how she utilizes those weapons. She may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if she can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. She's really going to be able to keep those hitters off balance.
Nicholas Allen, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Question for you, Singy. How many players who won a college title went on to win a World Series?
See, I don't know how many, but I know who did it most recently, Boog, and that'd be Walker Buehler. He was on the 2024 LA Dodgers and the 2014 Vanderbilt Commodores.
And now, Marlon Fulalo. And ball 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-1.
Home down.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Galindo throws to first in time. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's the second baseman, Greg Cole.
Hey, plays that first. Plays that first.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Be aggressive.
Foul ball there. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Chad Flores. And there's the strike.
Tell you what, I hope there's some little girls watching at home right now, seeing someone who looks like them competing at the very highest level of college sports.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
She's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate her a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. No score here in the second.
Get him with your best pitch right here.
Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
2 down, 2 down.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they make short work of them there. Now to the bottom of the second. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, number 3. Cruz back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And she got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
The pitch.
Runner.
In the dirt, runner breaks for third. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at third, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Welcome back to the National Championship. Warren Velasquez getting ready to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Shu Erdman batting with one down, takes a strike.
Be patient.
And that's outside.
No, that's out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. Eduardo Quinones in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. 9 straight. And next is the designated hitter. Doubled her first time. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they add a run. It's 6-0. You know, Singy, this is one of those moments they'll talk about for years. She's loving every second of that celebration with her teammates.
Yes, indeed. Pure joy right there, Boog. And there's nothing like creating lifelong memories on the biggest collegiate stage. This is her last run. She's doing everything she can to try and bring home a championship for her school.
Absolutely awesome.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Nicholas Allen. And that misses. 1-0.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
The batter, the third baseman.
So up next, Marlon Fulala. Grounded out his first time.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Misses
Nope,
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-0.
And it's even up.
1-1.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Cole batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Strike two.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings through him for the K. And she strikes out the side for the fourth time today. So 12 up. Next is the designated hitter. She's already homered in this game. Well struck left field. And it's gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 11-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship from the ballpark at Omaha. Chad Flores digs in now. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings and misses, and she's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
So digging in, Damian Goodson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The Volunteers hitless so far in the game. Got him swinging.
Man, it's almost unfair that she can just pull that knuckleball out of her pocket and float it up there in addition to her other pitches. It's unlike anything else she throws, and because she doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
And that's the third out. So 5 perfect innings in the books. The Longhorns have the advantage, 11-0. All set for the top of the 6th, and stepping in is the speedy Lauren Velasquez. That one pushed to the left and foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. The whiffs just keep on coming. She's up to 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and she runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. And now the shortstop, Eduardo Quinones. And that one fouled off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's a strikeout looking. And she strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible. So she's perfect through 6. The Longhorn.
Now batting.
And now the
number
DH,
3.
number 3. And the way she's going in this one, we've been waiting for her spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This player's got 2 home runs already. Now she's going for number 3.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the left fielder,
Now batting,
Chase
the
Ullman.
left fielder, Chase Ullman.
1 out and a runner at second. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Runner in scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jason Paulo. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Welcome back to the National Championship on the show. Now it's the right fielder, Nicholas Allen. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So far, she's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make her work in the zone a little more.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole
Now
field.
batting,
He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Fulalo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. In there. Base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
The batter, number 9.
Man at first with 1
Second
gone.
baseman,
Now it's the
Greg
second baseman,
Cole.
Greg Cole.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Man at first, 1 away. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count 1-2. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one.
Now
That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. 2 outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Nabs it, and that is that. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Damian Goodson. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
Right side, Galindo. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next is the designated hitter, Marco Walter. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That clips the corner.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. Three-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Paulo. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Totally dominant on the mound as she's through 8 without surrendering a run. The Longhorns with the lead 11-0.
Now
One
batting,
down.
number 3.
Now it's the DH. Liner, base hit. And out to aboard. Chase Ullman
Now batting,
now at
left
the plate.
fielder, Chase Ullman.
2 on, 1 out. Soft contact in the air, and that's a base hit. The throw in, the tag out.
Up next for the Longhorns.
Clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Runner takes off. Cole on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Texas now just 3 outs away from winning the national championship. Now, Shu Erdman. Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Eduardo Quinones. Right through there for a strike.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
So they're down to their final out. Nicholas Allen, the next to hit. Texas just 1 out away from winning the national championship. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball. 1 strike away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's it. They're national champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season.
What an outing, Boog. Leading her team to the national title. This fabulous two-way prospect was excellent on the mound on the biggest stage. I'm looking forward to seeing her diverse skill set on display at the pro level.
With the first pick in the first round, the Chicago White Sox select the two-way player from the Central Region. With the 20th pick of the first round, the Cincinnati Reds select Mia Lewis, a second baseman from the West Region.
Okay, so there we have it. The first pick of this year's draft is off the board, and Harold, it is a historic one. There has been a lot of anticipation for this pick. We finally know who it is. This is a player that we've known about for a while, all the way back to when she and her close friend Mia Lewis were drafted coming out of high school. Now, she is the #1 overall pick.
Well, this is a goal first. First of all, when you get a chance to be around these young ladies and spend time with them and their families, you see how gifted and talented they are, even beyond the scope of the field. She set a goal in her mind. She wanted to be the #1 pick overall. It's great to be drafted, but I want to be the #1 pick. So she did everything she's supposed to do. She went through the combine. It was fantastic. Went to college and got better. And so we sit here today on this historic day where she's the #1 pick. But this was in her plan.
Big news, and now we're daydreaming of that day when she makes her major league debut.
Now we are ready to go from Studio 21. Lauren Shahadi, Melanie Newman, Carlos Pena here with you from MLB Network. It's a big day. We all feel it. It really an historic day in our game. We get to see the first woman play professional baseball for an affiliated minor league team. It's a massive story in the world of sports and a big step forward for the future of women in our game, Mel.
It's a huge step forward, and I'm so excited for her to really be able to start to feel that this is where it gets real. You get the bigger AA crowds. You get that kind of louder environment. The travel gets a little better. But, you know, you just overall, you've had to fight through so much of those lower levels to see this moment today. We know her good friend Mia Lewis will debut on the mound a little bit later this week, but you got to make sure you're keeping those same steady hands at defense when you're taking the infield.
Look, the most important thing is emphasizing that the industry is not doing these ladies any favors. The reason why they're here is because they've earned it. So she's up to the task, and she's going to be tested.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. It's opening day on the show. It's the Knoxville Smokies and the Birmingham Barons. A capacity crowd here today, and it's no secret why this game is such a hot ticket. We're about to watch the first female player in AA history take the field. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Andy Garriola. The 0-1. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. That one didn't stay fair by all that much, but as soon as it dropped in, the triple was on the table. Great hustle. And now the right fielder, a first-round pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what she'll turn. This one is labeled.
Go, ball. Go, ball. Go, go, go.
And that one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. Tim Elko, the next to hit.
The first baseman, Tim Elko.
The 0-1 offering. And now the runner breaks for third. In the air to left. It falls in. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Always. Feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Bit risky from the pitcher with that inside breaking ball to the opposite-handed hitter. A lot of time to see the spin and get the hands inside to hammer it like that. She steps into the batter's box for the blasted to left, way back and way gone. She circles the bases for the first time as a pro, and I think she'll remember this moment for a very long time. A major milestone for any young player. This one just happens to be historic as well. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. She recognized the pitch early and belted it out.
Palmer.
This one is labeled. It One hops off the wall. Might be trouble. Around first and heading for second. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch, and it allowed him to go the other way for the hit.
The right fielder.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. You can sense the anticipation from the crowd every time she steps up to the plate, and that's a base hit. She's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits. Runner on the go, in the dirt.
One strike.
Shows off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone she won't soon forget. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tim Elko. Runner edging away at second base. This one lifted to center field. Racing over to make the catch. Next up for the Barons, DJ Gladney. Right-hander kicks and deals. Runner takes off for third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. Tags the runner. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Carlos Perez digs in now. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Moving back for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Back here at the ballpark. And here at the plate, the right fielder. Swing and a drive.
Go, ball, go, go, go.
That one's gone. A solo shot, her second of the night. And they boost their lead. It's 7-2. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. She may have been hunting something on the outer half, but she kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. On a line for a base hit. Lead runners around second. Goes to third.
In there.
And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Digging in for the Smokies, Hayden McGeary. 0-2 now. Line drive, and it's caught. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. The right fielder, number 3, with a terrific day at the plate in her professional debut. She looked comfortable in the batter's box, which isn't a given for players just starting their career in the pros.